Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for those two legends of sport. It's Beefy and the Bull.
Hello everyone, this is Beefy and the Bull. I remember playing in the 72 grand final.
72! Doesn't go down like a sack of spuds this week.
None of this soft stuff.
Oh, Beefy! Oh, you've come out all guns blazing, mate. Beefy and the Bull. Beefy and the Bull. Beefy and the Bull. Beefy and the Bull. Beefy and the Bull.
For the love of God, now you're singing the title. Hello everyone, and yes, finally, Bathurst this weekend. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Hello, sure is Beefy. Hello, everyone. And usually we would be there for the great race, but with all the COVID rules, most of which change every day,
Not
if
wrong.
we went, we wouldn't be sure if we could come back. And
No.
people need us on the airwaves, especially
That-
Tommy and Reb.
Yes, that is true, and yes, it's very frustrating indeed, and unfortunately I'll have to do all my team-building speeches via telephone or some sort of video teleconferencing thing.
Yes, Beefy, I'm sure the teams will be missing you. Being here in person to deliver your world-famous speech that inspires athletes to dig deep and give their best.
Yes.
I get chills every time you give your speech, and, well, mainly because it's winter, but nevertheless.
Yes, well, I do what I can to inspire others after many years on, at top of my game in so many sports. It's just nice to give something back.
Yeah, true. And David Reynolds is back racing. Well, he's back to racing after being out for a couple of weeks due to not having the COVID shots.
Yes, it appears his belief in money and fame outweighs his belief in the anti-vaccine agenda, and he will be back lining up this week.
And there has already been carnage on the mountain with Declan Fraser having a bit of a, well, it was a big crash. Was it a bit of a crash? And unable to leave the car without the emergency crews helping him out.
Yes, that is correct. And while we're on that, Paul, I have mentioned to you on a number of occasions that you are not to speak to any athletes before they compete. I warned you not to speak to Adam Reynolds, and then I see you speaking to him just before he kicked the worst kick of his life in this year's grand final.
Jeez, Beefy, I just wanted to encourage him, like how you do. But
Yeah, well, did you happen to speak to young Declan Fraser before he went out on the racetrack?
I'm not sure what you mean. I learned my lesson.
So, who was the person you were speaking on the phone on Wednesday about 20 minutes before young Declan went out on the track?
Oh, that was just a telemarketer.
A telemarketer that you kept calling Declan.
Yeah.
A telemarketer called Declan that I heard you tell, floor it at the top of the rise of the mountain no matter what.
Yeah.
What a coincidence that Declan Fraser just happened to come unstuck at the top of the rise of the mountain.
Yeah, well, that is a coincidence. Anyway, moving away from that, Novak Djokovic doesn't look like he will be attending the Australian Open as he is still playing games, was confirming if he has had the COVID vaccine or not. Naughty Novak.
No, I don't suppose you have spoken to Novak at any time, or possibly a telemarketer named Novak?
No, not this year.
Yes, another person who's obviously confused as to whether they've had the needle or not. It's not hard, Novak. It's a simple yes or no question.
And on this day in 1973, the great Ron Laver and John Newcomb won the Davis Cup in the US over Stan Smith and Tom Gorman. Hey, Beefy, weren't you meant to have been Rod's partner in that one?
Yes, Paul, but unfortunately I had too many commitments that week, with driving in the Austrian Grand Prix, the European Darts Championships and the Canadian Curling Finals. I was a bit busy that week.
Ah, yes, that's right. I remember there was a mix-up with the flights between Europe and Canada, and I ended up in Mexico. Shame I wasn't able to cheer you on at the curling.
Yes, it was.
Strange.
That was a shame. Anyway, that's it. Everyone have a good week, and good luck to all the drivers at Bathurst.
That travel company just wouldn't admit their mistake. They insisted that I had changed the ticket, and ended up in Mexico. I mean, why would I do that?
I have no idea, Paul, but that's just an unfortunate thing that happened. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week, and remember, sport waits for nobody.
Hey, Beefy, didn't you book the flights?
that may have happened.
Yeah, it's just a mistake, was it?
Possibly.
Memphis Mayhem Radio, Rockabilly, 101.3 FM.